What is going on, everybody? It's Jimmy, and today we are here for week 3 of the Krash, which will be going up on Sundays. And today we're up against Krash. Let me just switch this real quick. God dang it. Yeah, because I'm obviously Jimmy, and so this is the matchup. We saw Weavile, Mega Kangaskhan, Skarmory, Zygarde, and Quillfish, and Electrode. We brought Araquanid, Rotom Fan, Cobalion, Heatran, Lando T, and Kyurem B. And my first thoughts in this match were I expected, due to the threat of Araquanid, I knew he would either lead the Kangaskhan to fake out and then attack, Skarmory to take hits, I think, no, to just attack it and then defog it or something, or we could see the Electrode hit it with a hard electric attack. So my first thought, my lead decision was Kyurem, as if he led the Kangaskhan, I have my designated Cobalion for that, and then the other two I can beat with the Kyurem. So that is what I decided to do, and we did see the Electrode. So I knew he couldn't do a whole lot to me after checking his moveset, so I Ice Beamed because it was the best neutral move on his team, and he went into his resist, but resists do not take 2 Ice Beams from a Kyurem Black, so we're going to pick it off with that, and that's our kill number 1. So his Toxic Spike potential, or whatever he was going for with that, is gone. Here I knew Fake Out was a good possibility, or any other attack, and I knew Cobalion could easily take those, dish out Rocky Helmet, and he's already lost a third of his Kangaskhan. Enter Mega Skarmory. I went for close combat. It's like neutral on everything at this point. It's a really great thing after we killed Quillfish, so that was a great setup. We Volt Switch into Araquanid here, as I know if he gets rocks up, which he does, he's going to want to either roost or defog my webs away eventually. So I go for webs. He told me after the game he had taunt on this Skarmory, and that was his biggest misplay of the game. Had he taunted me there, I would have been in a bad spot. I would have had to go Rotom, potentially catch him with a Volt Switch and try to get webs up on Weavile or something, or Zygarde. So that was a really key turn, as I got the webs up, and he didn't have defog on the Skarm. Here is also a couple key turns as well. He's going to Brave Bird, try to get rid of this. Well, I throw out a Scald, which is what I brought to 2-shot all Skarmories, or just the Skarmories I expected, and that's what he brought. As you can see, I'm doing 56, so he could not get Roosts back, or with health back, so he was forced to take the knockout there, and here he's already given up. So with that in mind, I started to kind of play for differential. I did still make neutral plays to ensure that I win the game, but I do go Heatran here expecting hidden power, and then we throw out a Fire Blast, and he's going to sack the Skarm, so that's a good kill. We see here that he goes back to Kanga, and I do not have a reason not to just continue going into Cobalion, as Power Punch is his best move against this, probably is going to deal him back another third of his health. And now I've got close combat for whatever he wants. And here he makes a misplay. After we kill the Kangaskhan, he decides he wants to get this in, but we actually outspeed and kill with close combat, so that was not a good decision. I mean, the aftermath leading it into priority range was not a bad decision, but this right here was a bad decision. He goes for Fake Out. Well, actually, Fake Out into Ice Shard was probably his only route of killing, so I could see it, but here is where he misplays the worst in the game. Or not the worst. Just for the late game, this was a bad decision. He goes for Icicle Crash, revealing that that's all he had for Heatran, which means, to me, I have no reason to attack the Weavile when I can just HP Ice constantly, because he can't do enough to me back. So I HP Ice on this switch that he revealed, and that's going to knock it out, and that's going to lead to a 5-0. And that was just... Once webs went up, that game was it was over. This is just a one play, won the game type of scenario, and that's why it was such major differential. He had the type of weapons to where I could have lost that game if he was able to play it perfectly, but once we got those webs up and he couldn't get rid of them, we were in a winning spot. So I do understand roosting with Skarm there, because he might not have expected Scald. Yeah, he definitely should have taunted, but roosting's not a terrible play ever. Actually, it was it was a pretty bad play considering I went into a Raquinid on the Skarmory, and you have taunt. That was like that was a game losing type of misplay. But you live and you learn. So we took the 5-0 this week, and I guess that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.